Hello and welcome to part 2 of my guide for GoldenEye 007 for the N64. I realize it's been quite a long time since I've made my previous installment of this, which was also the first. But I realized that, there were a lot of people commenting and I might as well continue it. I think it was around 3 years, but here we go, here's part 2. So as you can see, this is where you've dropped into at the end of the first level, into a weapons facility. Now there's a humorous part here where you can kill a guy who doesn't even notice you. This shows the intelligent AI of the game, as he looked right at me and still didn't see me. Now in this room, skip all the people that are inside of those bathroom stalls because you'll have guys chase after you whether you kill them or not. It doesn't make sense, they just spawn out of nowhere. Here I made a tactical error. You're supposed to shoot that guy in the head before this guy comes up the stairs. This whole section is actually showing the beauty of this game. It shows off the gameplay which made this game famous. True spy gameplay. I'm using the railings to conceal myself and take people out without direct combat, as a real spy would. I'm just showing the technique that I always like to use on this level. I think it works well. There's certain people you have to take out to get key cards, which you need, and this is the best way to do it. See, all the way I'm doing it is sneaking up behind people and using indirect combat. Well, except for right now, which is right after I said that, so that's funny. Now there's a room here that's usually full of people, but I took them out earlier. Which was lucky for me because that doesn't usually happen. So there's a computer in that room which opens up the door here, which is locked otherwise. It's an annoying part of the game, but it's in a lot of levels actually. So you take these two guys out. And then there's something here which I like to call line up to die. Basically, you stay in one spot and guys chasing after you will line up in front of where your gun is already pointed. You kill them, and therefore it's a line up to die. Now these guys that come after you presumably are supposed to be from the bathroom stalls, but even if you kill those guys at the beginning, these guys will still appear. It's, I'm pretty sure 4 guys that come out chasing after you. This is the lineup to die. It works well when you're outnumbered. Now I was just a little nervous here, so I was checking to see that there were no more guys coming. As I said, I'm pretty sure it's always 4 guys that come out. This hallway here is full of guys, 3 guys to be exact. Some people like to go in and strafe to avoid their fire, but I just use the lineup to die. As you can see, it works well. So here's a technique I like to use to, get extra ammo for my silenced gun. Basically, whenever you hit a scientist twice on 00 Agent difficulty, he pulls out a gun to shoot you. Well, it doesn't matter what difficulty, but this is the only difficulty where you can hit someone 2 times without them dying. Anyways, you hit them twice, they pull out a pistol which uses the same ammo as your silenced gun, and then you kill them, so you get more ammo for your silenced gun. It's a little trick I like to use. Extends the usage of your silenced gun, which is helpful. The thing is that there's an objective called minimize scientist casualties, which means that you can only end up killing, or not even killing, but just having more than 2 die, whether you kill them or not. So this here is a 00 agent that you have to meet inside of the building. He gives you a door decoder. This is a really convenient spot for him to spawn. He also has various other spawn points throughout the map, which can be very difficult. Well, not very difficult, but just more time consuming to access. So luckily for me, this had him spawn there. Now, funnily enough, that sign is a picture of James Bond, and instead of no smoking, it says no James Bond. Kind of funny. Because that one says no smoking. You wouldn't really notice it unless you look. So here I use lineup to die, just because I know that they're on either side of me. That room there in the middle is full of enemies, so you need to take out these guys at the doorways without being in front of the glass so the people in the middle room see you. if you have the guy see you and shoot at you, the guys in the middle room will come out. And also, if you step in front of the guy to kill him, the glass behind you will have all the guys in the room see you and come out. This is more spy gameplay. Either way, you have to kill all these guys, but it's better to have things under your own control. So here I use the line up to die technique. I think it works very well for this map in general, but throughout the game as well to a lesser extent. Now in this, there's two of these computers which unlock doors. This other one here is just a useless room full of containers that explode with poisonous gas in them. It's a completely useless room and a danger to yourself. Oh, here, you don't need to use a gun because he's just around the corner. You can take out your slapper and kill him that way without using ammunition. These two guys will come after you if you don't kill them. So kill them. But yeah, as I was saying, that other room, that's another spawn point for Dr. Doak, the double agent with the door decoder. Luckily for me, he didn't spawn there this time. But you wouldn't know if he was there until you get to the end of the map. It's really inconvenient. Anyways, here I am, not very effectively using the last of my silence ammunition, but I'm getting the job done. So here's something interesting to note actually, is that when you run out of silence ammo, you can still make your loud gun semi-silent, because a single or two-shot burst will be semi-silent. So people very close to you will still hear you, but people far away won't. Right there you saw that other guy jumped when I shot, but the people at the end of the map didn't hear me or come towards me. Those rooms there with scientists are also where Dr. Doak can spawn. Now here's the final part of the map where you need to make your great escape. There's these gas tanks here that you're supposed to blow up with mines, remote mines, and they're waiting for you, is 006, the other double agent who you need to rendezvous with as a mission objective. What happens is after you blow up, sorry, what I meant to say was after you go down there and plant the bombs, he talks to you, and eventually an alarm goes off, and a large number of guards and the General Arumov come down and hold him hostage while waiting for you to surrender. No matter what happens, they end up shooting him and supposedly, wink wink, kill him, and you need to escape while many people shoot at you. So what we're going to do here is an easier and, in my opinion, better way to end the level, is not doing it the way they wanted you to, but rather making Trevelyan sort of follow you while he talks to you, because he will do that. Lead him away from the tanks so that you can blow it up right after the alarm goes off and escape. Because as soon as the alarm goes off, the rendezvous objective is complete and it doesn't matter what happens to him. So just blow it up as soon as the alarm goes off and leave. And there you go. I'm avoiding the hostage situation and just leaving. And you leave into the next level, which is the runway. Thanks a lot for watching, and I know it's been a long time, but here's part 2, and part 3's next. Hope this was helpful for you. Stay tuned.